Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Benny Intruder, and welcome back to the occupation, because after a first mission that flipping interesting, I couldn't help but give a look-see at the rest. Especially after I found out this is not a desperately long campaign, there's a handful more missions, so go on then. This is fascinating, fascinating stuff. I couldn't resist giving another bit of a look-see to it, and you may notice I've decided to do the intro on the start screen, not actually during the mission, because yeah, in this game, every flipping second counts. And we're heading over to the Metacentre today, which I believe is the building over on the left there. Now, few bits of information we know about this. We now know from Carla that Chance Crow, my second interview, he's been deliberately fabricating figures about the Union Act, and that was his job, to come up with the figures. So that's a big line of questioning we're going to be following up with him. Two other bits of information I heard in the background as well. There are some Victorian baths attached to this building. Apparently, like, you know, the building itself used to be attached to that sort of thing. So that might be a good way of getting in and sneaking around. And I think Carla mentioned in passing she didn't think much of Metacentre security because she was aware that some members of the Metacentre staff use their office numbers as passcodes. She didn't say who or a passcode for what, so it could be a locker, could be a door, could be a computer, could be any number of things. So we don't know much about that, but it's worth keeping in mind, worth maybe giving a go to. So let's flip and dive in and see what we've got here. There's a lot more conspiracy to uncover yet. Right, so this guy's going to let me into the Metacentre, but I believe before we do that, yeah, there's a 1 minute silence for the victims of the bombing, the event that kicked all this stuff off. So I'm guessing we need to attend to the 1 minute silence first. So I think I saw, yeah, people gathering over this side of the plaza. And, oh, hello, we've got ourselves... There's no phone in this phone box. Should there be a phone in this phone box? I feel like there should be a phone in this phone box. Right, walk away. That's all rather weird. And, aha. By any chance, is that scaffolding over there something to do with these Victorian baths? Hello there. Are you guys by any chance? Yeah, Metacentre. So this is the Metacentre. There's another entry point to the Metacentre. And here we go.
Right. I know most people couldn't be here today as it's the weekend, but I just want to thank everybody who was able to make it in. I guess I should start by saying that we will not be intimidated, that we will not stand without a fight. The people who stand against us, they don't want change. In fact, they fear it, and they won't stop until we fear it too.
Oh, but first, we've got a flashback to a week earlier. The incident sites. Okay, hang on, is it... What day is it?
That photo was taken the day before it all happened. How fragile a life can be. It can all shatter in an instant.
Okay, Spuff 7, that's the code to the Silhouette mainframe. That's in the little tutorial section. Fine, so she had that written on her hand. So we're playing right now as, oh, what's her face? Scarlett Carson, that was it. We're playing as Scarlett Carson, and yeah, SC was the initials of the person who tipped off the journalist Harvey Miller, bringing him into all of this. So she's blatantly trying to do something to stop the act or diddly-diddly-dee. Now, I'm actually on the clock here. Well, technically, I don't have a watch right now, so I'm going to assume not. And yeah, that is, I think, her husband, Michael.
The server room that held all the information. Destroyed. If only it had been that easy.
Ah, so this is post-bombing and she's sneaking back into the building. Okay, this is possibly... That possibly is going to alert somebody. Right, I see the issue here. Let's just see what we can find. And there's a clamp here. What are we doing? Release the clamp. Are we trying to... Oh! Are we trying to bring down the whole building? Oh, I feel like we might be. Right, okay.
Dust was caked to every surface. It was hard to see anything. There were no obvious paths to take me to where Michael had been found.
And Michael, her husband, that'll be who's in the locket. Gotcha. And yeah, that looks like the garden I was just in. Fine. So she snuck back in after the bomb to try and sort everything out. Now, how exactly do I get... Aha! This little thing here can function as a ladder.
What's Michael even doing in there? He shouldn't have been... He should have come home from work, put Molly to sleep, and we should have been eating a curry on the sofa with a glass of wine, for God's sake.
Ah, so Michael was in the building. He was one of the people that died in the bombing. And she seems rather upset about that. I mean, you know, anyone would be upset their husband's dead, but there seems to be a bit of guilt or self-blame here. Right, Scarlett, I'm getting a bit suspicious. You might be something to do with this here bombing, perhaps. Alright, and maybe step back. Yeah, okay. Is that... Yep, that's opened up presumably a new path for me. Gotcha. Right, now, out... around.
Looking back at where I started that night, I should have come back here to prevent it from happening. Oh, so close. I asked myself that 100 times. I've been through every scenario. What if things were different? What if I'd made different choices? I couldn't understand it at the time. How would it come to this?
Oh, now that rather implies that depending on the choices you make during the game, you might just have multiple different endings. Shifting reality or something. Now, got to actually... Can't flick the master switch, but can just turn off something. 109. The code... Oh no, turning power back on, sorry. Right, fix myself up an elevator, lovely. Staff lockers. Don't have a key card though, so... Each key card opens a different locker. Find key card, come back over here. Keep having a little look-see roundy and more of these.
Some of the security was still engaged. They were trapped.
Oh. Right. It wasn't just the bombing caused a fire. And the security that she had... Oh, that's... Okay, that's horrible. That's grim, right there, being burnt to death behind a security door you can't get open. That's pretty bloody grim.
All lives lost. James, he was round for dinner with Amy just 2 days before all this happened. Jake and Andrew. What's in the basement? He'd cry out for help as Michael would pretend to be a tiger stalking them in the long grass.
Question is, why am I trying to bring this place down right now?
Entire floors torn into one another. The room they said Michael was found in.
Alright, but why was... Oh. Hang on. Unless Michael was the one that did it, my own husband... Because why was he in the building when he wasn't supposed to be? But then I was in the building that same evening when I wasn't supposed to be, because I was sneaking around guards too. So both of us were doing something dodgy the same night. Okay, what's going on here precisely? Here we go, one ID card. And there we go, Michael. So I've got an ID card, but can't make it back round to the lockers because that thing's collapsed now. Does this actually still work?
Magnetic data found.
Yes, it does. Good, good. Alright, now I'm back here. Yeah, actually, staff locker. So I could move on, but... logically, one of these is his. And hello! Ah, that's just like a bonus bit of music. That's just like an option unlockable. Gotcha. Well, that's nice. I did find a secret. That's good.
Eyes were blown out. Pushed and clawed my way through. I had to see it. I had to see where he climbed. A nail, it tore my jumper. Can you believe it? My husband was found in the room next door, and for a split second, I actually paused to care about a torn jumper.
Yeah, I would, though, because that's going to be very clear evidence you were here. If anyone investigates this too thoroughly, that there's... Oh, dear. Alright, fine. What? Oh, hang on. Why am I vibrating? There we go. I was trying to go down in the wrong spot.
The disc was lodged in the pneumatic system. thought about Michael. In his last moments, struggling to get to it. He knew that was the key to prevent the overheating. He had no hope of reaching the fuse box.
Okay, so this is what her husband was doing in his final moments. Something to do with this disc trapped in a tube. Alright, grab the breaker, kill the power, because electronic locks tend to open when there's no power, except on this occasion, no. Locked, no power. It feels like I need power to activate the thing. So, okay. Master breaker on, and then, both of these fuses need to be flicked up if I can get power running. Wait, hang on. This is 112, and back here I saw 111. 112 is locked, 111 is open. So if I just actually, slap that shut there, but it is open, so I can actually open it again, because nobody locked it. If I just send the tube to 111, then, I've got a solution. Right, okay. So all I need now is, 111. Alright, and then send, please. Alright, capsule now in transit. Sent over there. To the central capsule tube place. Something like that. There we go. Now, opens, and I've got myself the disc. But why did I want it? Right, cracker open, grab the disc, and I'll be taking that, thank you. Because for some reason, I decided to sneak back in here and tear this place apart to get hold of that disc. Here we go. The disc, okay. Broken down burn system here, but it still seems to be somewhat functional. Yeah, I need you to boot off that disc if you'd be so kind. How are we doing here? Yep, and here we go. Got the password, Spuff7. So hang on, I need to actually type on this thing. So, backing up the files, I'm trying to steal some files from the broken down old building.
Pulling the cartridge out took me back to that night. The deep thud. The loss of power. Loss of hope.
Alright, more clamps need to be released, but what's on this data disk that she wants so flipping much? She's willing to come back into a collapsing building.
Burying Michael twice was almost too much to bear.
Apparently, security is tight in the Metacentre, so your second meeting might be a little harder. Try and give yourself another hour to prepare if you have the time. Alex Dubois worked for Chance Crow, so find out what he knows. Don't let me down.
Alright, Metacentre, and I'm assuming I'm supposed to be here because it's not playing the music that plays when you're in an area you're not supposed to be in. And 4:30. That'll be Mina with the first tip. Little memorial room. Oh, that'll be Michael's memorial. Right, I don't have time for that. I need to get on with Mina, alright? I'll come back to the memorial room later if I'm told about that. There's way too much stuff in there. Hello, Mina.
Harvey, as you know, we've had lots of people calling up Gale and claiming they have information on who caused the explosion at the Bowman-Carson building. We had one just a few minutes ago, which seems to hold some weight. A family member of one of the workers killed in the explosion mentioned that they were at a tour this morning where you are right now. Have you seen any evidence of this? If you can find any evidence at all of a cover-up, please keep it with you. Again, it seems very conspiracy theory, but you never know. Chat soon.
Alright, explosion. A tour of the facility for the families of those who died. Get into the incident site, find evidence of a cover-up. That's my first main lead. But first, let's just get used to where everything is. So, basement, public payphone right here. Marina Murphy, office 010, card and code. Together with one note here, audition tape from Steve is... Oh yeah, Steve and his stupid impressions. I hate Steve. He wanders around and seems to unofficially stalk you. He's never actually too far away from you. Okay, took me a while to guess your keypad code. What year was Turing Sports Champions established? I don't even know what Turing Sports Champions is. Is that a magazine? Right, keep an eye out for Turing Sports Champions. if I can find the card of Marina Murphy, and whatever that is, I can get into there without any trouble. Gotcha. We've also got ourselves parking, Marina Murphy, security. So if I get into trouble, this is where I'll be escorted. There's Daniel. Need an orange key card to get through to... Okay, car, garage, something, something, something. Keep an eye out for tokens. Sometimes there's just tokens lying everywhere, which is good. Stockroom right here, including Power 4, garage, Metacentre 2.0, stockroom, and the Murphy office. So I can just kill the power and get in that way, but I won't be able to use the computer. So if I can just sneak in there, and I probably can, then yeah, I can get in there, but I won't be able to see what's on her system. We've also got ourselves servers or something, blue key card, instant site tour, office of Amy Tench 102. Alright, so let's head over there first up. So I need to do first floor for that 102. So, okay, slight issue. This only does 3 floors, basement, ground, and 2. Right, ignore that for now. Let's actually just explore the building properly. Let's figure out what's going on here. Alright, so staircase up to ground floor. Alright, here we go. This will be bloody useful right here. So, ground floor, print room, good, and Detective Holden. So that'll be... Okay, so the detective is around over here, and staff lockers. So that room is... That's an alarm, and this door is open by the looksy of things. And for every key card I find, I can get something out of the staff lockers, if there's anything in there at all. Some of them might just be, like, empty. So that's absolutely fine. Okay, so, what else do we have around here? Stockroom that's got a power box in it, though in all fairness, every stockroom seems to have a power box in it, so that's fine. Amy Tench, 1 floor up. So up those stairs, private staff only. That's why there's no elevator spot. Right, I'm only allowed on basement, ground, and presumably 2, as that's where the lift goes. And Steve just... Right, Steve just naffed off in that direction. Alright, that's kind of useful, actually. If you just want to naff off over there, and you want to be busy over here, then that works for me, because that means I know where I need to go, ultimately. It's 1, and... Okay, would you just like to, like, not look this way while I just... Yeah, I'm just going to sneak into this area. So here's the first floor. Alright, nice and quick. We know this is a good time to get in here. So first floor, purple door, some form of techie thing. There's the stockroom that was mentioned, right up there. That leads up to second floor. Locked stockroom, including, yep, the box we know about. And here's Amy Tench's office, right here. That is alarmed, do not open the door. Alright, please take an itinerary. 102, Hard Hat Collection, Clock Tower, lower levels and officers, sub-level memorial site, pay respects. Right, if this is where the instant site, like, meeting was, and Amy Tench was responsible for that... No sign of Steve coming up just yet. And what have we got here? Those are the old Victorian baths. Okay, those were mentioned to me by Carla. I think I'm allowed in there, because she did mention that she'd asked Marlon to open them for me. Alright, the Instant Site Tour Office. Let's get some privacy going on right here. I want to close the blinds. I'm not hearing the sound of anyone else round here just yet. Okay. This is all good. Hang on, wait. ID card, blue. Right, access blue rooms, good. Can't bear the thought of taking Aaron's belongings to his house. Can you take them for me? Amy. Fine, so he'll be one of the people who died. No sound of anyone near me yet. This is a good starting point. And there's the alarm panel if I need to do that. I'm going to need you to strike point 3 from the tour itinerary. Move straight on to step 4. Chance. Okay. What was step 3? The clock tower. Okay, we got something here. We flipping got something. He didn't want anyone to go into the clock tower. Bowman interview. Don't know what that is. Anything else in here? We also got a pneumatic tube. Well, that's just flipping lovely. And this is... Oh, should I start writing these down? I might want to start writing these down because I assume that is the code you need to move these things around. Okay, so far, this all seems quiet in here. Is there any sign of... I don't think Steve's nearby, because we haven't got the... There's a character nearby, Sting. Right, it said if you want the instant room, go to the first floor, which was... Oh. Locked. That's one of those... Yeah. Okay, the key is the far side. I still can't get into the incident room. Okay. I need to get somewhere... Loft access. Right, I need to get up to the loft and then down. Gotcha. Now, where's Steve? Steve is... Oh. I think Steve is... Okay, you know what? The best thing to do is go upstairs. Because I know I'm supposed to be up in... Uh-oh. 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 Get out of the... There we go. Steve heard that. Don't run. Be careful. I don't think he saw that. Right, I'm up to the second and... Oh, hello. I hit a report in a safe. You got me.
Yeah.
Ah. I think that's Chance Crow and he's asleep and he's muttering highly incriminating things, which is really bloody useful. Hid the report. Didn't mean to kill him. I can't live. Don't go over there. It's not safe. Alright, and where's Steve, by the way? Is he coming to find me? No, he's just holding still down there, which I'm very much in favour of him just continuing to do indefinitely if he just wants to stay right there. Okay, letters. This is useful. Dear Chance, this is a letter from Marina. Ah, that's her down in the basement. I've been working in the basement office now for 3 weeks. I'm still experiencing chest problems. My doctor advised me to seek a new place to work. Told repeatedly there's no asbestos in the area. I think those signs are there for a reason. Right, so she just wants to be moved. Not particularly of interest. Chance, I have the file you asked for in the glove box in my car. I just need to head to my office to prepare for my meeting with Mr. Miller. We can discuss its contents after he's left the building. The car. Now, the car is presumably in the garage. Okay. Now, this is useful. And Mr. Miller, right here at 5:30. Fine. So, this is Chance Crow's, like, meeting room where he, like, meets you and presumably does his public-facing stuff. Need an orange key card for that. Alternatively, orange key card and code in order to access his, like, I don't know, private office or whatever. And a very convenient window. Alright. So this is leading somewhere. Vent over there as well. Right, I need to start figuring out, like, where stuff is. Unless you want to say anything else. Anything? No? Yes? Maybe? Hang on, check the clues here. Ah, yes, here we go. So, Chance Crow, yeah, wanted Itinerary 3 stricken from the Instant Site tour. Which was number 3? Okay, hang on, Steve's just there right now, so I can't get back down there for the time being. He's just guarding that area. I'm not telling you what's in my safe. You know what? I'm just going to get all the juicy information from you. Ah, forget it. And... You want to keep being asleep? Because that would be marvellous. I mean, technically, time is ticking by right now. I've already spent about 10 minutes, but I now know part of the tour. You know what? I should probably just find a way into the tour. That's probably the best way to go right now. So we've also got Silhouette Office. Not supposed to be here, but it's... Ah, hang on. Floppy disk. I'll be having that. Yeah, I'll leave the pneumatic tube. That's fine. Character near me. That probably is going to get Steve heading in this direction. Power box in here. Let's start this place powering up, actually, because I might need this place down the line. Character near me. Check. And there's a fax machine in here. Okay. Could be useful. Remember, there's fax machines where everything is. Get around here. Okay, so this is the far side of the balcony where I just was. There's also... Are we good? Yeah. Whoever's near me, they're not here anymore. Okay, through here and aha! This looks good. This looks like a backstage area with plenty of scaffolding. Fine, that probably means this area is nice and quiet for the time being. And there's also just random tape as a team. Okay, hang on over here. No, keep going this way, keep going this way. We need to, yeah, be down over here. Stay hidden, stay safe. Right, token. This is... Oh, that's where I just was, 102. Okay, those are the itineraries. So, you pick up the itinerary, you come here. You grab, like, hard hats and whatever. And then, here we go. we open up the area. And presumably you need the right key to do it from there. Instant sight. Good. Good. Right. And then after that, you'd head over... This would be about right, wouldn't it? You know, I'm just going to head to the top. It's probably somewhere in here. I can't remember what number 3 was. But I'm assuming it's going to be fine. And then we have got ourselves up here. More hard hats. Alright. Window? No, can't do anything with that. Ooh, we know what to do with you. Yeah, we've seen one of you before. So, I'm not sure I want to bring down a tower while I'm inside it, but... Ooh! Right. That was... Oh, that was a safe. Right, okay. He was muttering something about a safe. Ah. Chance Crow wanted this part of the tour taken off the tour, and he's muttering about a safe in his sleep. Alright, this is good. This is a good starting point. Right, flipping here. Right, so there we go. Safe down over there. Might actually just be a vinyl. I might have just done that for one of the little bonus items, the records that are optional. So that would be unfortunate. Right, just head down over here. Where am I right now? I am... Ground floor. There we go. That's the staff room, the ground floor area. Right, okay. This is good. And there's the public printer. So that is, yeah, vinyl. Oh, something else. Floppy disk. Right, okay. Got an actual floppy disk. What disk is this? And hang on. If I've got a printer room, that's actually a really good place to check that out. And we've got locked. Hang on, there's a... That's a push to open. Hang on, this is a... Ah, hang on. This is one of those... Yeah, this is actually a normal lock, which means you can grab it and you can turn it. Okay. This is good. This is good. This is good. This is good. Right, I'm inside a printer room. This is actually... Oh, this is perfect. Because this is a private area where I can actually... Yeah, look at any floppy disk without risk of being interrupted. So this is actually kind of perfect. Turn on the printer, please. Right. Floppy disk. In it goes. Right. Token. I think I've got 3 of them. We're okay for now. And this is risk assessment. Your printing risk assessment. Which print would you like to use? That one, if you'd be so kind. Okay. And then after that, I don't need the disc anymore, because you're better off just with the actual physical copy. And there's probably a phone over there that's going to ring at some point. And, oh, hang on. Lead complete. Sorry, what did I just do? I just picked that up too quickly. I found information that proves the servers were overheating for some time. Nothing suggests Alex had anything to do with it, and he had no motive to do it when they say he did. I should see if Chance Crow is aware of this. He's in charge of the servers. Right, the risk assessment must have said, yeah, something to the effect of the servers are overheating. Ooh. What if there wasn't a bomb at all? What if it was just servers catching fire and it was his fault everyone died? Like, in a fire? Okay, I mean, I don't know much about servers. Like, if servers get hot enough, could they actually explode in a way that could be attributed to a bomb? I would say no, but okay, what else do I have here? Oh, yes, of course, right. Backup access disk in... How do I know it's a disk? Apparently I know it's a disk. Alright, don't take that floppy disk, or rather, take it out for the time being. That's fine. Oh. Steve just said something. Is Steve aware of what... Uh-oh. Oh, that's just opened the whole... Oh, that's good, actually. Right, that's a shortcut back to here. Right, okay, that's really good. Now, I can sneak in and out of the printer room a lot more flipping easily. Assuming Steve isn't around, which doesn't seem to be. Right, I actually now want to swap this out for an empty floppy disk. Because an empty floppy disk is more useful to me. Right, get out here. Back to public area. Okay, good. Good starting point. So, 1:45. And that normally means Mina's probably going to call me at some point pretty bloody soon. Okay, so we've got the garage to take care of. Print room is now half open, so I can get back in there super easy. Very, very useful indeed. Detective Holden. Okay, the thing I need to know now is where the hell is Steve? Because where Steve is alarmed. Okay. I've got... Wait, hang on. How many keys do I have? I just need to crack open my thing here. ID card. Yeah, I've got mine, and I've got A. Foster. So I do have one card. Don't take that, by the way. Yeah, there we go. So you can actually use your briefcase to actually look at any documents you've picked up already, but it is a bit on the slow side. I don't know where bloody Steve is. Oh, there's a token. I'll be having that, thank you. Very, very useful indeed. Right. Next up, probably best to pass through, yeah, toilets. There could be documents, anything, dotted around here. And also keep an eye out for, what was it? Sports something magazine. The baths are closed until further notice. No. I know I'm allowed to go into the baths. And here we go. Baths. Right over here. So, the Turing swimming baths. Carla mentioned these to me and said, oh, phone is ringing. That means that's probably flipping what's-her-face. Hang on, just keep calling for one flipping second, please. I will be right flipping there. Right, go. Ow, I've slammed the door into my own face. And was that? I thought that was Mina, but it might have been someone else. Right, let's go up to the second floor, because there's a phone there right now, and I haven't actually fully explored the second floor as yet.
Hey, Mr. Moore. Hello?
Ooh, we've got Steve confirmed. Right, I now know where Steve is. He is currently down here on this floor. Now that means, yeah, second floor, if I wanted to do any, just, you know, exploring around there, he's some distance away. Good. Let's head up to the second floor, figure some more stuff out, and you're about to call me, aren't you? That's fine, because there's a public phone up here as well. Knew you were about to call me. That's fine. I've already got, yeah, one lead sort of in progress. Now, where's... There's Chance. Right, so he's not always asleep. Sometimes he does actually wake up, just for at least a little bit. Right, ready to get a call from Mina. I'm guessing she might say something about this backup access disk.
Harvey, in one of Alex Dubois' interview tapes, he mentions that every computer in the Metacentre has an encrypted document called Silhouette, which can be used as a key for something. I didn't quite follow what he meant, but I believe that it will be a good starting point to open some leads. Try and get onto a computer and print a document called DSC. Once you have the document printed, fax it across to me. I'll be in touch if I find anything else.
Okay, get access to any computer, find a document called DSC, print it, and then fax it. Now, I know there's... Oh. Hang on, wait. This room's now powered, meaning magnet's active, and I need the right keycard, which I don't have. But, I think I can... Yeah, I can just go across here and get in the back way. So, I know there's a fax machine on the second floor. I just need to access... any computer, get the data. I've got a floppy disk, so I can move it over to that floppy disk. Get it down to the print room. That should be fine. Marlon's in there right now, but by the time I actually just, yeah, clamber through here and then get across to it, we should be a-okay. Because I don't go through the magnetic thing. That's the important thing. Do not go through the magnetic things with the floppy disks. Right, someone is around here. I think it might be Chance. Oh, no, it's Marlon. That's Marlon over there. Right, hide for a second. We good? Oh, Marlon. Actually, Marlon seems pretty cool. Marlon just doesn't care. Right, okay. This computer is... Ah, I thought I'd turned that one on. Okay, hang on. Find a computer that's actually on. Here we go. Computer that's on. Right, slap in the floppy disk. Interact with computer. C drive. Deleted... documents, DSC, and it's, I don't know what that means. I'm just going to copy it. Yeah, copy it over, and there we go. Just get over here, and now while the transfer's happening, hide. Don't get spotted. Alright, and then just keep an eye on the progress. Oh, it's almost done. Alright, copying, operation complete. Alright, go. Click OK, just in case that's important. Go back. Back out. Grab the floppy disk. Take that. Do not actually... Yeah, and there's a fax machine here I can use, but I can't yet because I need to print it because you can't fax data because bloody hell it's 1987. Right, I think we're doing okay on this lead, so... Yeah, this leads... Okay, this leads back to here. I've already been through here. That's the instant site. And it seems like potentially the server's just, like, exploded and... Oh. Okay. Alarm panel. And also orange. This is the... the attic. Right, we didn't need to use this in the end, so that's fine. So, get... Oh, character. Actually, you know what? This will be faster. This will be a really good shortcut. Right here. So what I can just do now is I can just nip back down this way, straight down to the print room. Assuming there's no one in the first area. Which I'm hoping there's not. I don't know where Steve is right now. Oh, flip. No, he's not here. Good. Because Steve can just hang out there, and I assume if he sees you, that's trouble. Right, okay. In which case, next up, floppy disk. Take floppy disk? Take floppy disk? No, I want to... Okay, take that item. But where's the floppy disk placed at feet? Yeah, I need this one. Right, swap for that. Put that in there. Okay, so insert token. I should have, I think, 2 more. DSC. Yes, you are printing DSC. That's fine. Please print available printer. Okay, right. So I've got something that makes no sense whatsoever. But that's fine. That's good. I need to fax that to... I don't know her number. How do I fax that to her? Examine the note. It's a giant thing of... Is that binary? I don't know. It's a giant thing of binary. I'm going to take it. Right, okay. Go over to my notes here. Find a computer file and print a file titled... It wasn't actually titled Silhouette. It was DSC. Print it and fax it to Mina. What the hell is Mina's fax number? Hang on, I need to know Mina's number. I don't know Mina's number. Uh-oh. I really hope my character does, because I actually don't. Which is a concern. Right, okay. Now, before we step out, be very careful. Just make sure Steve's not... Doesn't seem to be. Right, in which case, I can actually go back up here to the fax machine in the Silhouette office. So, print department. Hang on, do I want to go up? This is... No, that's first floor. I want to go up one more floor to get me up to the rear. Character near me playing. Okay. Who is that? Someone's around here. I mean, it could just be... Oh, wait. Is that a person? No, it's not a person. Okay. I don't know who's around. Someone's nearby. I mean, it could just be Chance and his... Oh, no, it's Steve. I see ya. Is he coming in here right now? He's flipping stalking me, he is. Right, hide under the table. Because he's got... There he goes. Where's he off to? Steve? Steve, where you going? I think if you're hidden under the table, he won't see a thing. Alright, just be sure. There's Steve. Yeah, I see ya. I see you, Steve. Where else was there a fax machine? Have I seen another fax machine? Alright, he's coming in here right now. But he's got no reason to suspect anything. Alright. He's just going to come in here. And he's going to naff off again. Because he's just doing his rounds right now. He is not suspicious of anything. Please go away. Oh, hang on. That's not Steve there, though. Is that Chance? Okay, now Chance is in this bloody office. It's okay. We got time. We got time. We're only like halfway through. Less than that, in fact. Alright. He just needs to go away. He's just coming here to have a little look-see at, like, the team work board. Alright, Chance is now naffing off. Hang on, is that a character's head? Alright. And there's no flipping blinds I can shut in here either. Right. Is it all quiet now? Yeah, he's entering his office because he's entering the keypad. Right, okay. Chance. There we go. DSC. Alright. Fax. Press button. Who am I sending it to? I don't know who I'm sending that to. I'm just sending it to somebody. It's fine. Okay. Do I have to enter the number? Or do I just, like, auto send? Yeah, uh-oh. You're about to... Fax arrived. Give me a min. Wait, Go. Get into the table. Bloody Steve. Yeah, they kind of stalk you, the security. Wherever you are, they like hanging around pretty much right there. Alright, we're good for now. Now, fax arrived. Yeah. Still working on that. Next up, I should probably start getting out of here. Because if I could just basically... Yeah, escape from this area. I don't need to fax or anything anymore. I've already sent her the info. Can't get into the attic just yet. Next up is... Oh, that's token. There we go. Token. Pager. And get back to... Oh, bloody hell. Right, get back to fax machine. Well, obviously. Obviously, you need to fax me something back. Right this bloody second. Where's Steve? Okay. Yeah, fax machine. And... No. I need to examine notes. Harvey, this is big. Silhouette has nothing to do with immigration from what we can see. We need to ask Chance Crow or Alison Whitworth why it's in the Union Acts. Right. Nothing to do with immigration. Supposed to be to do with immigration, because there was like this secret note we found from Alex saying, oh, we're going to deport all the immigrants by 1995 or something. Okay. We got something good there. Now, what else do we have around here? Ooh. Hello. There's a ladder up there. Okay. But I can't get up there. Is that... Hang on. If this is... This goes through to... Ah, that'll be up to the top where, like, the safe fell from above. Because, like, the vent that's just through the window there, that's through to the instant site. So I'm guessing there was, like, a shortcut I just missed while I was there the first time. Right, let's get back to my area over here. Alright, let's just sneak through here. Because we haven't done much work in the vents yet, so I don't know how the vents all fit together. Through we go. Lovely. Okay, what else do we need? So far, we haven't found, like, anything... for this area. Yeah, we haven't found a single orange key card. In fact, actually, I'm really low on key cards, full stop. Where is Steve right now? I don't know. And also, where's Chance? He's just working on his office there. So if I just walk down the stairs right now, he'll know. Probably best for the time being, we get working on, yeah, the garage situation. Now... I don't have the orange key card, so I can't walk in there directly. I'm assuming I'm not allowed there anyway, so I need to find, like, a way in. Let's get down to the basement and start scouting that out, because there's clearly something important going on in... Who was it? It was Charles's car, which I assume is the only one we can see. Like, everyone else just cycles to work or something, but there was, like, one car we could see behind the security office. So, there we go. That'll be it right there. So, problem. We got Daniel Hilben right over here. Can't get in there to speak to him. No orange key card. Right. I do have a blue key card to get into the server room. I can kill the power, but I know there's vents around here. I just need to find where those vents are. I don't know where they begin. Hang about. Steve. Actually, hang on. If you're down at the basement right now, that means I've probably got some time to... Oh, wait, hang on. There's also this area, the detective's room I've not even been into yet. Bloody hell. Where are you right now, Steve? Right, you're right here. I just need to... Yeah, that's open. Doesn't need to be. Women's... I shouldn't be going into the women's toilets, but just check. And, uh-oh. Hang on. Who's actually... Was that directed at me? Was someone saying something bad to me? I don't know. Possibly Chance Crow is also hanging out in the women's toilets. So we're both really not where we're supposed to be. Okay, there's a vent down here anyway. Where are we going? Alright, and... This is... 198? 19... What's 198? I should be in... Hang on. 19... This is... Ah, this is the stock room. Right, if this is the stock room, then that is... Oh, hang on, that'll be, what's the face? Marina's office. Right, okay. So, this here, this is where there's power. Someone is nearby to me right now, supposedly. So let's just actually, yeah, lock. Unlock that, please. Now, I can access the stock room anytime I want to. Okay, so I can kill power to... Oh, and by the way, there is... Tokens! Tokens! I'll be having tokens, thank you. Right, that's good, but that didn't actually lead me anywhere useful. I can kill the power to the garage, but I don't see how that helps me. Because, well, unless that opens that door... Because that door would then be open. Okay, that's one option. Hang on, I'm just going to check the rest of the place first. Also, where's Steve got himself to? Knowing where Steve is very flipping useful. Oh. Alright, Steve's going there. Chance was down here for some reason. He's going into the gents right now. That gives me... Yeah, I've got a second to explore in here. No one's around this area. Now, this door is alarmed, so I'm going to need to kill power before I actually go into Holden's office. We might have other stuff. Letter with a heart. Okay, to whoever wrote this note, the cassettes in these files were interviews between Detective Holden and Charles Bowman. As such, they're police property. I don't think they'd take you pinching one lightly. I strongly suggest you return it immediately. To my unknowing love, from my heart to you, for a love song awaits past a series of clues. First you must find the treasure trail start. The first clue you seek is Marlon's dust cart. Oh, flip, am I following riddles? Oh, well, that's just fascinating. Right, I probably want to... Yeah, I need to kill the power to access this place. But if I kill the power, I won't be able to... Oh, well, this is bloody convenient. The dust cart's right here. Storage box. Letter. Oh, this is fun. We've got riddles. Found it you have. A note you have saw. That's... Okay, fine. Whatever. You're terrible at poetry. Stop here you must not, for there is much more. Your love song awaits in the bath's locker room. The next clue is stowed. I'll not say which room. You can't rhyme room with room. You're so bad at this. Okay, men's locker room is the one presumably I'm allowed into. So I need to find like a note somewhere. Oh, this is way more fun than breaking into a garage. This is great fun. Right, open up any of the ones that are openable. Check containers, because it might be something inside a container. And, ooh, ID card, purple. Well, that's bloody useful. Bin, nothing there. And if it's not in here, there's also a women's locker room. So it could be in there as well. And I'm guessing it is. Oh, there's also a thing here. Right, okay, this is... Oh, hang on. Does that say... I just lifted myself up on a great garage. Okay, remember that's there, but I'm having too much fun following some clues for the time being. 5:05. And this leads to... Okay, that's into there. Women's locker room. Okay. I'm not sure there's many women floating around in this facility. So I'm guessing you decided to hide the note somewhere in here. Come on. You said locker room, didn't you? You specified locker room. It's got to be in here somewhere. Come on, game. I'm on to your tricks. Well, this has got me an extra token, but I've opened all the lockers in the gents and the women's, and I don't see anything. Because I'm presumably looking for a document here. So that's the women's right there. Then you can cut through... Oh, bloody hell, I'm trapping myself behind a door. Yeah, then you actually cut into the baths. These are like the old Victorian baths. That lets you get to here. I've been through the gents as well. I don't see a letter. Okay, what am I missing? Right, for the time being, as we're actually right here, figure that out in a second. We have an active lead to the garage. So just go along here. Locker room. Or that is... Where's Dan gone? Uh-oh. Dan's supposed to be there, isn't he? Don't know where Dan is. That's the back of the car. Right, okay, this feels like we're going in the right direction. Right, locker room. Oh, but I don't have the car keys yet. Do I need the car keys? I might need the car keys. Parking garage. Okay, there's... Hang Hang on. I don't know if Dan's here. He seems to not be here right now, which is bloody convenient. Grab. Right, quickly. 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 Just... No, come on. Glove box. Open it. Okay, and... Letter. Examine notes. Okay. What do we have? Charles, there's something we need to discuss. I assume you've seen the security camera images April 4th. 4th of the 4th. If not, print them from the basement servers before we talk. It's not as cut and dry as you thought. Come to my house, we can put an end to this once and for all. Scarlett. Note from Scarlett, so Michael's wife or widow. Okay. April 4th. Something important. Okay. That's got to be pretty bloody important right there. And is that tape anything? Bowman interview. More Bowman interviews. Okay. How about we just get the hell out of here in a hurry, because I feel like we're not supposed to be here. Right, so the basement servers, that will be behind the what was it? Hang on, I need to clamber up here. Clamber up through. Sometimes the game's fiddly about you climbing. Wait, what the heck? What? Whoa, 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 whoa. I was just climbing and now I'm... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I really hope I haven't just glitched out of bounds from the parking garage. Because that's unfortunate because there's no autosaves in this game. Oh, I need to get back in bounds. Go. 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 Lean. Lean with all your strength, Harvey. Oh, I've made it back inside the bounds of the building. But, okay, now I just need to... Okay, just need to get anywhere that's technically in bounds. Okay, I'm trapped outside the walls of the facility, and I can't just reload an autosave because there aren't any. Okay, now I just need to... I need to find something that doesn't exist that lets me get back inside. Just anything. Anything will do. Anything will flippin' do. Just need to get back inside. There's... Oh, no. No, okay, just... I'm happy to be pushed through the ceiling at this point. Oh, there's... I'm inside the alarmed room. Oh, I'm accidentally a genius. Right, that's... I didn't mean to be here. Okay, that's interesting. Also, don't push. Examine note. Why? The fuse will blow. Fuse boxes in the public print room will get Marlon to fix. So don't push. I didn't even mean to be in here. I'm so sorry. This was a mistake. Is it now cheating if I actually, like, utilize any of the stuff in here? I don't know. Okay, I'm going to try and escape, but... Okay, if I blow the fuse, what does that do? I'm just going to blow the fuse. Okay, so that causes the fuse to blow. Well, I guess I should have known that was going to happen, given that was... Actually, that's useful. Oh, that's really useful. Because that means you can actually, yeah, get in and out without causing the alarm to trigger. Right, okay, hang on. What was I doing again? Before I got very distracted by all of that happening and me falling out of the world. I've got back in, though, so that's good. How much time did I just waste doing that? About 5 minutes. That's fine, then. Probably it's about time for Mina to call me in a second. Also, the game's saying Charles Bowman has a backup access disc in the glove box of his car, which he doesn't. It was a letter from Scarlett saying, hey, 4th of April inside the server room. So, okay. We've also got ourselves... Oh, hang on. There's a security camera. Are you watching the security feed right now? You don't appear to be. If I've got the right key card, can I just basically walk straight in? Okay, I need to change ID. You always got to use the right ID card, because if you don't, then... There we go. So swipe.
No floppy disks detected.
Are we good? No one seems too fussed by this. Okay.
No floppy disks detected.
Screw it, I'm going in. Alright, character near me drone. Now I need to find a way to use these servers. How do you use these servers? I don't... Oh. Right. Might need to have access to something a bit more thorough. Because I need an orange access key card. I don't think I've got one of them yet. No, I've got purple and blue and me. The game is saying someone's in here. Possibly Steve is just stalking me. I feel like if there's... What? Hang on, there's... Something 281? Oh, there's something going on here. And there's a way to get in there through a vent. Okay, so I can bypass that, which is probably useful. Just double check. No sign of anyone. Okay, I don't know how we use these. I'm guessing we need to... Hello, there's something going on around the back over here as well. Keep an eye out for anything I can clamber through. And...
No floppy disks detected.
Where am I going now? Fine, there's a back exit out of this area. And this gets me... Aha! Cooling units for, I'm guessing, the servers. But I don't really want to do that because apparently the last time someone, like, you know, dealt with the cooling systems of the servers incorrectly, there was a massive fire and everybody ended up dead. Okay, so this is a back exit out of here, which is fine.
No floppy disks detected.
I need to... How do I get around here? Okay, I think I actually saw there was, like, a vent in and around here. Yeah, here we go. Pool area. Alright, clamber through here. Basement servers. But now I'm going up in the world. Pool area. Stockroom. I don't want either of those. I want, like, the other area that's got, like, something. Hang on, pool area. Oh, literally the pool. Okay, I see what we're doing with this. Basement servers. This is presumably leading me to... Hang on. Open. Okay, there we go. Where am I right now? I am... Yeah, okay, so back to this area over here. I'm not sure how I get to... Ooh. Okay, there's Steve Hay... Oh. Chance Steve Stop. What did he call him? Hang on, he's... Okay, hang on. Remember that. That might be important. Okay. I need an orange key card. There's an orange key card. Who is going to have an orange key card? There's Chance. Well, Chance will. Okay, hang on. I now know Chance isn't in his office right now. How do I get into Chance's office? So, his office is on the second floor. I know he's not in it right now because he's down in the bathroom. There's a vent. Yeah, here we go. There's a vent up on the balcony. Haven't been into yet. This leads to the stock room. Which stock room are we talking about here? Stock room. First floor stock room. Okay, that's fine. So we can unlock this just so we've got it available to us. This is, yeah, various first floor things. If I need to kill the power to the first floor, I can do it here. And quiet you. Thank you. Notes, if you could clean the leaves by the window in the attic, we're going to have to leave the windows open to keep them cool. Don't want any leaves getting into the fan vents. 3956. Fine. Alarm code for the attic. Good. And the other one is fish. Ooh. Fish Chance's ID card out of the swimming pool filter. That's rather important, actually. Yes. Right. Escape back the way I came, just for safety. Back out of here, back through here, back to lift, swimming pool filter, which I'm going to assume is, like, in the swimming pool, right? So that is, ground floor? Yeah, ground. Ground, through the locker room, through to the swimming pool, and then something, filter. Now, I'm not actually a swimming pool technician, so I'm not 100% sure how that actually, like, works and stuff, but I'm going to assume it's just, like, stuck in there or something? Okay, hang on. Here we go. So, swimming pool filter would be, I don't know, somewhere in the swimming pool? Right? Like, somewhere around here? Like, it would be a thing that was, I mean, like, I don't know, a thing by the side of the swimming pool. Alright, have a little look-see round here. I now have a lead. There is a card somewhere in here. 10 minutes, Uh-oh. When you say 10 minutes... Oh, you mean to the interview. Uh-oh. Alright, hang on. What's my priority right now? Backup access disc in the glove box of his car. Yeah, but until I've got the card key, I can't access the security card footage, which Scarlet was mentioning. So, ooh, hang on. This vent here. Oh, hang on. This could be just the vent. This would logically lead to basement servers. If this is where I think it is, hang on. This could be to the back area of the servers, because this is pool area, but not the one I went into previously, because I don't close things behind me. Basement servers. Through here. Is this actually the... Oh, flip, am I the other side of the... I am! I'm the other side of the door. Oh, perfect. Right, okay. What's this? Send silhouette disc to Chance Crow in 201. Okay. And backup server locations. Security camera footage. Something. There's got to be something in here. Alright, you hid this room away from me very, very well indeed. But there's no... There doesn't seem to be anything... Oh, this was a bit of a wild goose chase, unfortunately. Right, I don't see anything in here, including no ability to turn on... Oh, hang on. Can I turn this on? Hello? No? Yes? No, I can't even turn this on. Uh-oh. Right, I'm not sure what the point of that was in that case. Right, I've got to find another way into Chance Crow's office, like flipping now. Like super now. I'm now on the clock, and if I get a bit caught by security, it kind of doesn't matter, because I've already got, 2 leads fixed, and after that, I'm running into trouble. So I wasn't able to find the love letters, and where the flip would the filter be? I don't know how filters for pools work. Chances... Oh, hang on. Okay, scaffolding up to 2nd floor. Which way does... Oh, hang on. Which way does each office face? Does his office face out or inwards to the baths? Because if it faces inwards... Okay, hang on. This scaffolding might take me... Well, it's going to take me somewhere good, alright? There's some stuff going on here. There's good stuff here. How do I get to where I want to be? Loop around here. No, that's going to be 1st floor, not 2nd. But we'll have an explore. Yeah, room 2. Oh, 201. 201 is what I want, isn't it? 201 is... That's Chance Crow. Okay, I'm round the back of that tech room I never went into, so I don't know what that room's for. I haven't been in there. I didn't get into... What was her name? Marina's room either. Oh, flip, this is the back door to Chance Crow's office. The problem is, where's Chance Crow? Okay, open the door. Really slow.
No floppy disks detected.
I'm hearing a chesty cough.
No floppy disks detected.
Where is he? Okay, go. Just go for the desk, go for the desk. Alright, go, and... Oh, flip! That's exactly what I needed. And clock tower safe code. Oh, I've already... Uh-oh.
Hey.
Hello!
Why are you...
Hi there!
Come on, let's
Yeah,
go.
that's fine. I've got the key card. I'm happy to just leave, actually. I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna leave this area. Sorry, my mistake. I must have got lost when I was looking for the panda exhibit.
There's a lot of sensitive information in here. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt this time, but in the future, please, just stay out.
That is spectacularly generous of you. Okay, so I've got his key card. How much time do I have at this point? Like a few minutes at flipping best. Find the missing tapes, or backup disc in the glove box of his car. Well, you say that, but I've been inside the server that Scarlet mentioned, and yeah, Marlon's dust carts, and swimming baths locker rooms. Hang on, I've been through all of those. What was in the car was a note mentioning the 4th of the 4th, the security recordings, but I couldn't actually... Okay, hang on, I need to get back into that room. I must have missed something in that room. I must have done. Now I've actually got the security key card that lets me get past all of the orange. What did I miss? Because I looked around that whole room, right, down to the basement, down to the flipping basement, in a flipping hurry. I need to find the security recordings for the 4th of the 4th. Because Scarlet has specifically flagged that something was going on there. And you don't actually get to 1/2 precisely. You get to like a couple of minutes before. The game is going to cut me off at any moment at this point. No, not that one. I need to make sure I'm using the right one. Use that one. Swipe that one.
No floppy disks detected.
No one around here. No, no one around here. Right, okay. So, you just can't... Oh, wait, hang on. What do you plug in? Oh, Flip, you need to plug something into these things. I don't know. Possibly you need to plug something in. Ah, wait, hang on. I think I know exactly what we're flipping doing. Go, go, go. Right, swipe that.
No floppy disks
Do you need to insert one of those things? Pneumatic tube. Pneumatic tube. Oh, hang on. If I... Is it a pneumatic tube you need me to actually, like, insert? Is that what we're flipping doing at this point? I don't know if that's what we're doing. That's just a settee. I don't need to sit down on the settee. There must be something going on here. What have I missed? I've missed something in this room and I don't know what it is. The only other thing I know is... Wait, that note said send the backup disk to Chance Crow's office. It might still be there. That might be where it is. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Now I've got his thing. I might be able to sneak into his... Oh, I'm running very low on time here. You're supposed to go in that room to know where you're supposed to go next. Which would be... Yeah, hang on. If I use his code to actually get into the public office, depending on where he is, I don't know where he is right now. We're down to like probably 60 seconds, maybe 120, because you do not get to half past precisely. I can use his code to... Uh-oh. Okay, he's already there right now. I don't know the code, though. Oh, darn it. And now he's here waiting for me. Do you mind if I just sneak past
Hello,
you?
Mr. Miller.
If I just actually
Right
go
on
straight
time.
past you right here. Ah, darn it.
I don't know why
Right.
you want to talk
There
to
we
me.
go. So, I think we got
I'm told
half
I
of
have to
them
accommodate you.
right there. I think we got half of them,
you
but
have
without the
some
code, I
interest
couldn't
in
explore
your
his office further. I'm guessing inside his pneumatic tube,
This
there
is
might be the
Miss
disc.
Allison Whitworth. I'll be translating for you if you have any questions for her.
And we've got... Ah, Allison needs to sign. Okay.
Should we just get on with it?
Okay, so, what we actually know here is a few bits and pieces. Let's start off with, yes, the explosion. We know about the explosion, we've got some important stuff we can follow up there. So tell me about the explosion, because you're going to tell me it was a terrible bomb, and I'm going to say, no, you just maintained the servers badly and they caught fire, and that actually killed more people than the bomb did, if there was even a bomb at all.
About the explosion? Well, pretty much what everyone else knows about it. I don't really know what you want me to say. You must know everything that I do.
And what if I actually know that, yeah, this was caused by you recklessly failing to maintain your servers? Where were you when it happened, Mr. Crow, if that is your real name?
I was having a smoke in the courtyard. Luckily, I wasn't close enough to the blast, but I saw the whole thing.
Alright, and yes, Miss Whitworth, who admittedly doesn't seem to have been in the facility at all during this particular mission. I haven't seen her around anywhere, and yeah, she doesn't actually have an office in this facility, as far as I can see anyway, unless she was one of the computers inside the Silhouette office. I'm guessing this is all accurate sign language, by the way, which is very cool. You don't see sign language in games very often. That's very, very cool indeed. Ooh, I wonder if he's going to lie. If you can speak sign language, let me know in the comments if at any point he mistranslates. Because that would be very interesting.
Room 105. Anything else, Mr. Miller?
Alright, and yes, here we go. What caused the explosion, Mr. Crow?
Some kind of bomb, I guess. On the gas lines. At least that's what the news said. We have a report of the official findings downstairs somewhere.
And here we go. So, they're saying a bomb, and actually the main force of the explosion was the gas lines. So, in that way, it could have been the servers. The servers could have just triggered the gas lines. Big explosion, no actual bomb.
Yeah, basically the gas line.
Alright, not sure if that's actually true, because yeah, she said more than that. I actually do not speak sign language, but there was a lot of gesturing going on there, Mr. Crow.
She says he wrote some kind of code, that overheated the servers, she thinks. He was a talented coder, much as I hate to admit it. He found out that the servers were close to a gas line that came from an external propane store and, well, you know the rest.
And incidentally, he didn't overheat the servers. You knew about this and did nothing, Mr. Crow.
What? Where did you get that? I thought the police had taken all of the archive data for their investigation. So, the servers had been overheating for almost a year. How was this a thing without me knowing about it?
You did know about it. You totally knew about it. Because you were muttering about how you'd hidden the report in the safe and it was your fault. And out of the safe, I got that health and safety report. Alright? Your fault. But maybe I've missed some part of the actual evidence there because I don't have any way of actually throwing that in his face. I do actually have to say it was Alex Dubois' server and thus his responsibility.
Right. So, couldn't he have been making them overheat for nearly a year? Isn't that the same thing? He wrote some bad code and waited it out. I don't see how that's any different. Either way, Alex found a way to blow up the servers and get vengeance for his family.
Well, at least we've confirmed that, yeah, no bomb, it was definitely the servers.
Ah. Okay. I see your point. So, then maybe he... I can't wrap my head around this. I know Alex did it, so this must be some kind of... I don't know.
Alright, so, people want to believe Alex Dubois did it, but actually, your story and Carla's are starting to fall apart under scrutiny. Now, the next thing I do know about, Silhouette, which is, according to, the document that we printed off and Mina was able to decrypt, nothing to do with immigration, even though the whole point of it, according to all the documents we've seen so far, is it's something to do with logging and managing immigrants or something. But yeah, the data we saw, nothing to do with that. So, what's going on here?
It's a piece of software. We call it Digital Shadow Casting. DSC for short. Silhouette is its working title. Sorry, I know not everybody talks nerd, but do you understand technology, or you want me to elaborate a little?
Yeah, sure, translate it into English. Let's just give him enough rope to hang himself and we can catch him out in his lies.
Sure. It installs a background OS that copies any and all information used on a computer. After a certain amount of data is gathered, or after a certain time, the data is packaged and sent to the Silhouette server in the basement, where we collate and serialize the data however we'd like. We have an algorithm that can highlight pertinent tagged matches, commerce, economics, political values, home living, etc. We sort it all and then macroanalyze the nation's preferences. It's pretty amazing, really, and we're the first company to make use of the tech.
Right, so you want to install basically a spy program on every computer in the world, which I suppose in 1987 wouldn't be so difficult to do, but yeah, looking forward a bit, that's nightmarishly terrifying, sure.
What did you think we did here? I mean, really, it's all written in black and white. The Union Act, Mr. Miller. The country is about to vote it in.
And yes, the Union Act's supposed to be about immigration, but I can prove that this thing isn't.
Well, yeah, part of it, sure.
And go on, let's get a bit more information from you about all of this, because so far we haven't had an absolutely clear explanation about what the Union Act is.
You'd have to read the Union Act for yourself. I'm not a lawyer or a politician, Mr. Miller. It's not something I'm happy getting into.
Alright, he's not willing to talk either, gotcha.
It's all legal. The Union Act is a contract. If people want it, they vote for it. Other than that, I just do my job and try to keep my head down.
Here we go, let's toss some proof in his face right now. This thing has nothing to do with immigration, it's actually going to affect literally everybody. and I'm not sure that people know that.
That's because they're focused on immigration. They really shouldn't be. I mean, we gather information on people in the system. If they're not a part of the system, if they don't have a national insurance number, there's nothing to gather. It's just common sense. You can't crunch the data if you can't gather it. But the act is so much bigger than that. You read the news and everyone thinks we're... The immigrant problem is just a small byproduct of the act. Processing data is what it's really all about. And the silhouette is how we do that. Trust the news to completely miss the point.
Ah, now that's interesting. So, he's saying that the commentator in the news is the act's all about getting rid of all the immigrants, boo immigrants. But he's saying actually, no, the immigrant situation's a byproduct. Actually, it's supposed to be spying on everybody, but it can't spy on immigrants because, well, even if they don't have a national insurance number, they still have, like, well, they probably don't have computers because it's 1987, so, you know, not everyone has a computer. But, so, wait, you're going to deport people who don't have computers? In 1980... Wait, this is starting to get a little bit on the confusing side here. Yeah, you're saying that anyone you can't spy on is illegal by default, which is fine, but I don't see how an immigrant is less likely to have a computer than a British person in 1987.
That's a very crude way of putting it. But that's the basic idea, sure.
Okay, this is all starting to sound a bit insane, because, yeah, you're going to be able to not spy on a whole bunch of people, just because the technology infrastructure doesn't exist in the late 80s.
We're not getting away with anything. We're doing our jobs. Speaking for myself, I'm not here to school the mob outside on what I do for a living. I see them every day, screaming, shouting, hurling objects at my staff. They can't be reasoned with. They can't be made to understand because they've already made up their minds. And the newspapers haven't cottoned on either. It's not my fault. And it sure as hell is not my problem.
Alright, fine, so everything's a little bit on the nightmarish side and much, much worse than we thought it was. Gotcha. And now, a few things that we can't actually follow up on properly. So, we know that Charles Bowman had, well, supposedly had an actual disc that he sent to you. But when we checked for the disc, we couldn't find it. We found a note that led me down to the back room in the basement servers, which told me then to potentially follow up the tubes into your office, so I'm guessing if I could access the pneumatic tube thingy in your office, I'd find a disc in there. So, this one, we won't be able to get any information out of you, because I have nothing to throw in your face. But sure, let's get your take on this.
What's Bowman's role in all of this? Or what's Bowman like as a person? That's what you really want to ask, right?
And go on, just give me the overview here, Crow.
Well, I'm not going to get into details, but he's basically the commander-in-chief. If it wasn't for him, none of this would be happening. All of the software, all of the Union Ag promotion, it all starts here. Charles Bowman created all of it.
Yeah, and what about Michael Carson? Because he's ended up dead, and I suspect there might be foul play involved there.
Well, yeah, sure, but I don't want to talk about that. After, well, he died in the explosion. I'm sure you know all of this. But Bowman was the one who really held it all together. His company's grown exponentially since he took over, and we're all grateful.
And yeah, did you actually know Michael well? Because there's definitely something dodgy going on here, because Michael was in the building and he wasn't supposed to be the night of the explosion. But Harvey doesn't know that, only Scarlett does.
Well, enough not to want to tarnish his memory, Mr. Miller. Next question.
And just one more minor one that I'm not sure whether there was anything to pick up on really. Yeah, the 1 minute silence, you talked about change.
I'm not sure if that's a question or...
Yeah, you were talking about people being scared. Go on, elaborate, Mr. Crow.
People are scared of things they don't understand. That's all. I think the key thing to take from this is that if you want to make the country better, then you can't be frightened to offend a few minorities. It's the best way I can put it.
That's a really, really awkward way to put that, Crow. You probably don't want to say that out loud. That was definitely the worst possible phrasing you could have picked for that sentiment.
Excuse me, Mr. Crow. I need to have a word with you.
Can it wait, Dan? I'm in the middle of something here.
I'm aware of that. That's what I want to talk to you about.
Uh-oh.
Right.
What have I done? Wait, how much was I caught doing? Was I seen doing much? I don't feel like I was seen doing a huge amount, to be honest. I think I mostly got away with my intrusions. What's happening over there? I mean, it's not like I can do anything. I don't have a gun. I can't run. Hopefully, he's just going to say, yeah, that Mr. Miller, he's a lovely guy. Doesn't get into any trouble. He did briefly fall out of the world at one point, but he got himself back in, so that's fine too. Oh, hello. What the? Something silhouette server, pay on 1. That's a terrifying expression. Oh, I'm glad I noticed that.
Right. It's come to my attention that you may have been collecting sensitive information in that briefcase of yours. I'm gonna need you to hand them over, please. I'm gonna pass them along to Charles Bowman, and when or if you have your meeting, he can decide what he wants to do with them.
Steve, please take Mr. Miller's belongings over to Mr. Bowman's office.
Right. So my briefcase has just been taken, so all of my documents with it, but she tried to give me a secret message.
And we'll also need that dossier of yours.
Pay on 1. Alright. Hand over the documents, sure.
Right. Well, Mr. Miller, it seems as though this meeting is over. I'll look forward to hearing what Charles Bowman has to say about what you've been up to.
Alright. I wonder if that goes differently if you never get caught at all, because Steve saw me doing something dodgy at some point. In fact, I'm also wondering what happens if you never actually steal any information. What if you just literally stand right outside his office and then just wait there for an hour and never intrude and just ask him all the nice questions, never actually follow up on anything, and the interview's over really quickly?
Keep it down, Charles. You wake the children.
I don't see what you're going to achieve by keeping your share. Why not just sign it over to me? We both want the same thing here.
We don't want the same thing, though, do we? You don't mind if hundreds of people lose their home in the process?
Yes.
No, there's no grey here. There's a very clear answer.
I don't believe that.
Charles, voice.
I don't believe that. What are you going to do when there are protests calling for this company's dismantling? What will you do then? Oh, maybe you always wanted this to fail. You're risking jeopardizing all of Michael's work. You always resented him for working such long hours. If he wasn't trying to get the changes you wanted in, then he'd probably still be here. Look.
Get out.
Now, we did overhear at some point, yeah, with Michael's death, Scarlett became the majority shareholder of this company, Carson Bowman. And Charles wanted to get rid of her or get the shares or something. I'm guessing Scarlett's going to be in trouble by the end, which is why she wants to bring it down now. Alright. 6 PM. 1 hour... Ooh, 1 hour 22 minutes remain until what? 1 hour 22 minutes until what? I don't know. I don't know what's flipping up next, ladies and gentlemen, but right. We'll call it a part there because, yeah, that's going to be pretty long when all's said and done. We will pick this up later this weekend, I believe, wrap things up there. This is not a long campaign, so I believe that'll be the end of that. So we'll see what's coming up very, very soon indeed. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been many a true nerd, and this has been The Occupation. Thank you very much, and goodbye. No, sadly, I cannot be the Santa Claus of murder tonight. So apparently, even though this thing is... Oh, no, no, you can't. No, you most certainly can't. Okay. Is that the symbol meaning I'm about to pull her over? Yep, there we are. There we... Oh! I feel like she didn't necessarily survive that. No, she's very dead.